I've waited long enough. I'll hold on just a little bit longer if you will too. I'm so close, I'm so close, so close to being so close to you. How are you guys feeling?
Feeling good.
You're feeling good, huh?
Yeah, we're so happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you. It's kind of like those kind of like rough beginnings,
Live
because
TV,
things they come together, and you have pretty much everything planned. In the end, okay, I have a musical guest, and I have the delighted segment with Andrea, but everything went kind of like different directions. But here we are again.
We made it.
This is very nice. We have 2 albums right here. Oh yeah. This is the first one, right?
Yeah, that's Alive, and it's a 5-song EP.
Right.
And this is my second album, Ticking Clocks, and it has 8 tracks, and all my albums are on iTunes, Bandcamp, CD Baby, and this one, the second one, just came out in April. So we've been playing a lot of songs. This last song we just played, So Close, is on Ticking Clocks.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. You guys, how you guys came together, if I'm allowed to ask you?
We all went to Berklee College of Music in Boston, and we've all met in different ways.
Okay, this is how you guys hit it off? Yeah. Now, how many times a week do you rehearse? Like in terms of hours, your jobs, I guess that you guys things going on, right? You got things going on?
Well, we all work as musicians in different ways. They're all in different bands. You know, I have a day job teaching music to kids, but we rehearse as a band doing my music when I have shows coming up, and we just get it together. They know my set, and we just kind of brush up and go for it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. So what are we singing next?
Next we are doing a song called Where You Stand, and it's actually off my first album, and I won the John Lennon Songwriting Scholarship with this song.
This is so awesome. Yeah, I read all about it right in the press release with Charles took care of it. How are you guys feeling? Everything is good?
Great. Yeah.
Okay, so let's bring it down again.
All right.
And I like your dress, by the way. It's a good color.
Thank you.
Orange. Go ahead. Let's rock it. I don't want to be on your way, man, so get out of my way. Come on, guys. Keep singing.
Yeah, Dan. It's not enough to imagine you here every day of my life. I need the warmth of your touch and your lips to feel alright. But you, I think you're doing okay, living this way. Another day passes, I walk alone in the cold tonight. Close my eyes, pretend you're here, breathing by my side. And I'd like to think you're wishing that I was there with you in your big city too tonight. The big dreams, big plans we have to outshine the city lights and engrave our names in the pavement. I gladly give them up just to hold your hand and to always stand where you stand. Sometimes I wonder if love is worth my broken heart. If we're so in love, why do I always feel this hurt? Oh, I know I'd feel better if you were here with me in my big city, holding me tight. Big dreams, big plans we have to outshine the city lights and engrave our names in the pavement. I gladly give them up just to hold your hand and to always stand where
love songs, guys. What the hell's going on with love?
Oh, I don't know.
What is it that we can't stop talking about it? What do we do? It's just, what do we do? What do we do when we feel what we feel? What do you do with it?
You gotta go with it.
What do you do with
about
it?
it.
Yeah, but it's not that easy. It's not that simple. We make choices in life, and we suffer, and we grow, and we disappoint. It's always easy to blame somebody else for your mistakes. And we have to learn to be able to say, okay, listen, I am responsible for my own actions. But when you love somebody, you just love somebody. And you're willing to go through the good and bad and all in between.
Sure.
But it seems like because we had quite a few musical guests on the show, and it seems to me that everybody point and target to love, love, and love. And you're willing to talk about it. I have a kid last week that I asked him, okay, what's her name? And he said, I'm not gonna, he didn't want to say it. That was so wrong that I said, because I wanted to know who's behind that song. You want to know. Now, when you're writing your songs, like, how do you do it? You like to keep a journal? You like to take notes?
Yeah, I have a journal that I write in pretty frequently, and it's not always lyrics, it's just kind of me ranting. But when I sit down to write, I usually like to write music and lyrics together, because I feel like they need to guide each other, and they work together. Am I supposed to be talking into this? Or
You're
good?
talking to the mic, but this good.
Great.
As long as we can hear you, that's fine.
Just let me know. Yeah, so I usually like to sit down and write straight through, unless something comes right to me, like a title or a melody for a chorus, and then I'll go with that first and kind of fill in the pieces afterwards.
Now, when you have all your ideas, when do you take a decision? When do you know that you're writing something that is good?
Usually the ones that I whip out faster, or because it's just, I'm first instinct, not thinking about it, and it's just usually the most inspired. Usually something's bothering me, I've gone through an experience, I've had a day, and those are the ones that I think come out the best.
The ones that take longer, they don't seem to work the same way? That's what you're saying?
Well, for me, but sometimes people who go back and edit and, they made the necessary changes, but for me, I think just getting it out is usually the first thing that's right.
And now, in terms of the feedback, what people tell you when they come up to see you? You have gigs coming up, too. I'll make sure that we talk about that in your website as well. Let's not forget.
No.
What do they say when people come to you at the end
about
of the
my
show?
music? Or?
About your music, your songs, the way you sing? What do they tell you? What kind of feedback you get?
It's good.
Good. Good is good.
That's always fun.
Good is
You're
good.
terrible, Lynda. Quit.
Oh man, I hate it when you are like hoping to get it, and all of a sudden somebody, they tell you something that you don't want to hear.
Yeah, I mean, I get good feedback. People usually can hear that I do theater as well in my music, and they always kind of ask, especially like some of my newer stuff, what was that about? Because it's very direct, and they can hear the story in my songs. They kind of, I don't really speak specifically about things, but there's reoccurring themes and characters, so they want to kind of know what that was about. And
right.
I enjoy that. I like when people are listening to the lyrics and want to know about my experience, because that's what I write about.
And what is interesting is when people, they say that you move them. How does it feel when I don't know, because I'm not a singer, but when you get out there and you have the crowd and they're singing your songs, they kind of like know your lyrics.
Yeah.
That's got to be like an amazing.
I think that's why I do it.
Right, right.
I mean, I love singing and I love music, and I think I'm pretty decent at it, but it's the reaction, and when it's good and people want to hear you more, that's why you keep doing it.
And when you're done with the show and you go home, you just go and relax, you take a pill. What do you do? Jump in the shower?
Sometimes there's group band drinks, we gotta
right.
lay back sometimes. And
does it get wild between musicians? Keep it in the QT. Do not lose. Does it get wild,
I mean,
guys?
sometimes not, though. Sometimes
No?
you just go home and you're like, I'm going to watch an episode of Modern Family now and call it a day.
If you're really busy, it's just.
It's the fire. That's what. You guys get along good? You guys don't fight? No?
No.
Never?
Oh, yeah, fight.
Not yet.
Well,
Not
I hate
yet.
them all,
Now, what
so.
happens when you're rehearsing it? You're in the song and you don't like what you're hearing. Do you get upset with the drummer?
No,
Do you get
I'm never
upset with the
upset with
man? Do you ever get upset? How does it work behind doors? That's what I want to hear. People want to hear the nasty details,
But we're
guys.
all pretty chill. Like,
Yeah?
we don't have these problems.
How many times do you rehearse during the week?
We don't rehearse weekly. We just rehearse
a month.
Yeah,
monthly.
it comes out to about a month. Like whenever I have a show coming up.
Right, and if you have a gig,
Yeah.
Thank you, Drew. We have 5 minutes to go, so we're gonna wrap it up with the song. Thank you, Drew. So do you rehearse what? When you got the gig? That's it?
Yeah. Yeah, basically. And then when if I have new songs I want to try out, then we'll meet and we'll go over those arrangements.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
pretty amazing. Well, guys, I think it's time to wrap it up.
right.
I just want to say thank you to Gloria and Drew. We have a tough day today, and I've been through hell, and I felt like I just had a baby. Again, I had a baby last night, and I have a baby again. Every time I was like, wait a second, that's why I cannot gain any weight. But anyway, let's wrap it up. Let's bring it on, and
All
guys,
right.
thank you for coming. You guys are amazing,
Thank
truly
you so
amazing.
much.
Thank you. Rock the boat, guys.
All right, before we get to this last song, I want to introduce this awesome band of mine. On guitar, we have Dan Bosk. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm like waiting for applause. All right. Woo!
I'm out.
On piano, we have Pierre Luigi Salami. Woo! On the drums, we have Sean Crowder. And on the bass this evening, we have Mike Scolanti. And once again, I'm Lynda DeFuria. You can, thanks guys. You can check out my website. It's lyndadefuria.com, Lynda with a Y, D-E capital F. Google me. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the sites. Please follow me. You can check out when my upcoming shows are, and check out, I have an off-Broadway show coming up, Prince of Christmas, at the St. Luke's Theater, opening November 6th through December 27th, so I'd love to see you. It's going to be all the Christmas classics. So this last song is a new one, post-second album, and it's called Drink Up. Drink up, boy, so you can remember. Drink up, put a bottle where my hand was. I've always been one to wish nothing but the best for you, but now I think that you deserve for every touch you feel, every taste you taste, to burn, you put me to your lips and spit me out, and ignore my sweet taste still in your mouth. Give it time, you'll crave it so, but by then the sweet in my bottle be running low. Good, it's gone. Drink up, boy, so you can remember. Drink up, put a bottle where my hand was. Drink up, boy, so you can remember. Drink up, put a bottle where my hand was. Looks like your lips run dry. Pick another bottle up, try not to cry this time. Was this all you had in mind? Living a carefree life, all your chains untied, crashing from your high every night, chasing those dreams that were so unreachable to be by your side. Is this better than you and I? I'll find out. Drink up, boy, so you can remember. Drink up, put a bottle where my hand was. Drink up, boy, so you can remember. Drink up, put a bottle. Oh, drink up, boy. Drink up, boy, so you can remember. Drink up, put a bottle where my hand was.
I'm in the makeup room, and I said, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Can we sing a song, man? I wish I can. Said it last week, and I'm gonna keep saying it again. God, I wish I can sing like you guys. I wish I could. I wish I could. I mean, it's gotta be a turn on, right? For you guys to be able, no, let's get a little intimate. Let's cut the crap. Let's talk about the sexual energy. When you guys are on stage, what does that happen to you? When you're singing in front of the crowd, when you get a little wild, what does that happen internally? What does that happen to you?
I mean, there's definitely a high from being on stage, like no doubt. So that's
like taking drugs, like
no, like a natural high.
Naturally high. Okay, I don't do any drugs, but I'm just assuming.
The adrenaline and the energy.
But you're not able to go and sleep right away, right?
No, I do.